Fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the Ahsoka Tano fan. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Time for another episode of Star Wars Visions. Just a quick recap of the last one, which was called The Twins. That was pretty cool. You saw the twins, Am and Kare, go head to head over the Kyber crystal. And M was the dark one and Kare was the one that was trying to bring her to the light side. This one really felt Star Wars themed. You could tell that both of them were kind of modeled after Darth Vader aesthetically, and then also in terms of character, Kare kind of reminded me of like a Luke or something like that. I guess they kind of had like a Luke Leia feel to a certain extent because they were siblings. But yeah, it definitely felt more Star Warsy, and there was definitely a battle between light and dark, as I mentioned in my last video, which was really cool. We got some good lightsaber action as well, and by the end, you definitely were left to believe that his sister was out there somewhere and he would find her. And that last scene with the sunset definitely reminded me of Luke on Tatooine, and I think that's kind of the aim they were going for there. So yeah, that was a cool, fun episode. This one looks like it's called The Village Bride. It says a Jedi on the run takes in the unique customs of a remote village under threat by a warlord. Right away, it's got my interest because it's about a Jedi, which should be interesting. And I'm wondering who the warlord is. Is it going to be a familiar face, or is it going to be someone new that we've never seen before? Without further ado, guys, let's dive into this episode, The Village Bride, and see what's in store for us. Is that a ship or like a star? A meteor? What planet is this, I wonder? I thought that was a lightsaber at first. Kind of looked like. Maybe it is. Oh, she's got a Padawan braid, looks like, right? So she's someone's apprentice. Who are they, I wonder? Oh, she's in the poster. Oh, that's the bride.
I wish my parents could be here to see this. I have no doubt they'll both be watching.
Oh, they died, I guess.
Along with your parents.
So both their parents died. Where are they headed, though, I wonder? Man, that's chivalry at its finest. Ladies, any man that will do that for you, keep him. So I wonder when we're going to see the warlord. I don't get the impression that the two from the beginning are the warlords. They kind of seem like the good guys.
We are the sky.
Their outfits kind of match.
Oh.
I thought they were using the Force for a sec. This is what? Wait, are they looking back in time or something? That looks like the two of them, but younger. Oh, some type of earthquake. So they're childhood sweethearts. Her master. Okay, so her master must be the warlord then. So why can't her feet get dirty though? Real question. That would be how it works. Time keeps going. Waits for no one.
That's all that war is. Nothing but loss.
True. Is that how she lost her master? But no, but I get the impression her master's still alive though, so I'm not sure.
Celebrations are meant to be shared with a large group. Because if you hold back,
Except during COVID. I wonder if she'll reveal her face. They don't look happy.
There are battle droids behind.
Oh, what was that?
But the Raiders found them and reprogrammed them all.
So it wasn't actually the Separatists, but it was the Raiders that used the Separatist droids.
Not cool.
Are you really okay with this, sister? You shouldn't have to carry this burden alone. If us are ready to fight. We'll fight back for our family.
That's the attitude. Using the Force. Is that what they call the Force there? Spoken like Obi-Wan. Is that the bride? I think so.
To protect them all.
So is he gonna let them take him too, or? Kind of looks like Ahsoka from the back there. Like Montrals, but it's not. She cut off her braid. Took off her mask. So she's gonna interfere somehow and save the bride? That looks like the Millennium Falcon, kinda. Oh, okay, this is the same guy from, like the flashback they showed us. He took all the droids. Oh no, they got her sister. Oh no. So evil. Where's the Jedi? She stepped in, right? The Jedi girl? She pulled a Kylo Ren, held the blaster bolt midair. Well done. Are they gonna have a cool duel now or no?
Be with you.
Amen. Who's shooting? Oh yes, the other guy that she's with. He's so chill. He's just not getting hit at all, eh? Does it have a bomb in it or something? Oh, so they were all connected to that ship. That one-eyed guy reminds me of the guy from Invincible. Ignite it! Yes! Oh, yellow lightsaber. Just like Rey. This girl's got all kinds of gadgets. Did she just cut off his hand and kill him? Whoa. Whoa, that was pretty heavy duty. Oh, so he stayed behind there to be with the villagers. So I guess he'll be protecting them from now on. Interesting episode. So at first, when it was starting off, I found myself kind of waiting for something to happen. There's a lot of mystery surrounding the main girl and the man that were wandering together, and I was trying to figure out who they were and who the bride and her fiance were. I think he was her fiance. We saw a little bit of flashbacks of the girl and her master. It looks like her master might have gotten killed. I think that was supposed to be during Order 66. Although I know this is not canon, but I'm just saying I think this short is supposed to have been in that time frame if it were canon. So I was kind of finding myself waiting for something to happen initially, but I feel like the ending wrapped it up really nicely actually, and it got a little bit intense there for a second. I liked how she swooped in and then basically just killed the guy without a fight. Spoilers if you have not seen Star Wars Rebels, but that fight kind of reminded me of the Obi-Wan versus Maul fight in Rebels, if you guys have seen that one. It was pretty surprising. It kind of makes the wait worth it. It definitely built up her character to give her that one defining moment where she was able to save the day, which is cool. And it looked like the man that was with her stayed behind there at the end, I think, to maybe be the protector of the villagers going forward. And I like how she held the blaster bolt in midair. I mentioned this in my reaction, but that definitely reminded me of Kylo Ren from The Force Awakens. He did the exact same thing. I think it was when Poe tried to fire at him. The scenery in this episode was really nice. You kind of got the feel of this whole idea of being connected to nature, I think they had said, I am the land, I'm the river, or something like that. I believe they called it Magina, if I remember correctly. I don't know if that was their version of the Force, basically. The Force, in the movies, we've seen it as actually using it to lift things and do Jedi mind tricks and whatnot. But in shows like The Mandalorian, for instance, Ahsoka even explains this too, the Force is so much more than that. It's not just powers, so to speak. It just surrounds us, and it's about you becoming one with that Force. And we kind of got to see that a little bit in this episode. We saw the whole conflict of whether or not it's the right thing to accept the way things are and kind of give in and comply, or stand up for what's right. You saw that conflict between the two sisters. I think the bride's name was Haru, and the sister's name was Saku. And so Saku looked like she wanted to fight, and then Haru was like, no, we have to just keep doing what they want us to do. In the end there, you could see that fighting and standing up was the right thing to do, right? This has been a problem in canon Star Wars. People just kind of complying and going with the flow. You end up being, in a worse off situation than before. We've seen it time and time again in the Clone Wars. That's why the Togrutas were able to be taken as slaves by the Separatists, because they didn't really fight for themselves. They wanted to stay neutral and not pick a side. Even in the Bad Batch, many people wanted to accept the Empire with open arms. They thought it was going to be great for them, and peace and prosperity, all these things, but they ended up letting in something far, far worse than the Republic. So I think in the end, we could see from episodes like this one that fighting and standing up for what's right is kind of the only way to go, the only way to bring about true peace. Overall, it definitely gave us a lot of Star Wars elements, and it did have a nice ending there. It definitely felt like a complete story from beginning, middle, and end. And so, yeah, that was good. That was definitely one of the stronger ones so far, I think. I still think the first one was probably my favorite one, but nonetheless, this one is probably the second best one, I would say. But anyways, guys, you let me know what you thought, as always, down below in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, guys. And I will see you for the next episode of Star Wars Visions, which I'm actually going to put on now, and then hopefully the video will be out shortly after this one. Until next time, guys, take care and see you soon.